The morning after my wedding was supposed to be the happiest day of my life. I woke up with excitement, thinking about the honeymoon trip we had planned. But as I turned to the other side of the bed, I found it empty. My wife was gone. At first, I thought she might be in the bathroom or getting something to eat, but the silence in the room felt wrong. Her dress and belongings were missing too, and a cold feeling spread through my chest. I tried calling her, but her phone was switched off. My heart started racing as different thoughts ran through my mind. Was she okay? Did something happen? Or worse, did she leave me on purpose? I rushed down to the hotel lobby, asking if anyone had seen her. That's when I got my first shock. The receptionist told me she had left early in the morning with someone, and it wasn't me. I kept calling her number all day, but there was no answer. In my confusion, I decided to check with my brother, who had also been at the wedding. When I dialed his number, it too was unreachable. I didn't connect the dots immediately, but something inside me told me this wasn't just bad luck. Later that day, I received a message that shattered me completely. A friend sent me a photo from social media. My wife and my brother boarding a private jet together. They looked happy, laughing as if they hadn't just betrayed me in the cruelest way possible. That's when the reality hit me. My brother had stolen my honeymoon, and my wife had chosen him over me. I felt a deep mix of anger, sadness, and humiliation. The people I loved most had betrayed me. I replayed every moment of the wedding in my mind, wondering if there had been signs I had ignored. Maybe the way my wife avoided my eyes sometimes, or the secret talks between her and my brother. It all made sense now, and the betrayal cut deeper. For days, I locked myself in my room, unable to face anyone. Relatives kept calling, asking where the bride was, why the honeymoon pictures hadn't been shared. I couldn't bring myself to tell them the truth yet. The shame was too heavy. My perfect wedding had turned into a nightmare overnight. But slowly, my pain turned into determination. If they thought they could humiliate me and get away with it, they were wrong. I started gathering every detail I could: flights, photos, witnesses, and even the hotel CCTV footage that showed them leaving together. I wanted proof, not just for myself but for the world to see. My brother had always been jealous of me. He never achieved much in life, and I had unknowingly become his rival. Now, he had taken my wife and thought he had won. But I knew that people like him, driven by envy and greed, never truly succeed. I just needed patience. Weeks later, news reached me that their relationship wasn't as glamorous as it looked. The private jet trips and expensive lifestyle had drained all the money they had stolen from me. Arguments started between them, and cracks appeared in their so-called love story. While they fought, I focused on rebuilding my own life. I threw myself into work and cut off all contact with both of them. My silence frustrated them more than any words could. They expected me to beg, cry, or chase after them. Instead, I gave them nothing. They had each other, and that was punishment enough. Eventually, my wife tried to reach out to me. She sent a message saying she regretted her decision and wanted to talk. But I didn't respond. She had made her choice, and I was no longer the man she could run back to. My brother too tried to act as if nothing had happened when we crossed paths at a family event, but I looked through him like he didn't exist. Everyone in the family eventually learned the truth. Their shame grew heavier than mine. The same relatives who once admired them now whispered about their betrayal. They had destroyed their own reputations without me having to lift a finger. Standing there, months later, I realized something important. They had taken my honeymoon, but not my future. They had betrayed me, but in the end, they had trapped themselves in a cage of lies and regret. I walked away stronger, knowing that my silence and dignity had been the greatest revenge of all. In the end, the day after my wedding wasn't the end of my happiness, it was the beginning of my freedom. They thought they had stolen everything from me, but really, they had only freed me from people who never truly loved me.